The Apollo Lunar Module, the fragile spider-like spacecraft that landed humans on the moon. But what if I told you some of these modules are too heavy to land on the moon? One might still be orbiting the moon, and one is in deep space. This is the Apollo Lunar Module Iceberg, and if you enjoy deep dives into space history like this, subscribe, because the deeper we go, the stranger it gets. The Lunar Module built by Grunt was the first true spacecraft designed only to operate in space. No aerodynamics, no streamlining, just function. This is the same company that built aircraft like the F-6F Hellcat and the F-14 Tomcat. Eagle from Apollo 11 made history, but what most people don't realize is the version that landed on the moon was not the first lunar module. LEM 1 through LEM 4, they couldn't land. They were overweight and under-optimized, which is one reason why Apollo 10 using Lunar Module 4, Snoopy, didn't land. They got within 50,000 feet and turned back. Full dress rehearsal, no curtain call. Lunar Module 9 was originally intended for Apollo 15, but something changed. Apollo 15 was upgraded from an H to a J due to cancellations, meaning longer stays, more equipment, and heavy payloads. Lunar Module 9 wasn't capable of handling that new profile. Thus, LEM 10 got to go on Apollo 15. Here's something few people talk about. The Lunar Module hatch wasn't installed until hours before launch. Why? Because the Lunar Module pilot's life support backpack was put right in front of the inward opening hatch. If the hatch was installed earlier, it would have been nearly impossible to get in. Most people think the LEM's ascent stage is silver. That's only true till Apollo 10. From Apollo 11 onward, the panels were chromatic anodized, giving them a beige greenish-gray tint. So if you've ever imagined a silver LEM on the moon, that's not what astronauts actually saw. Every landing mission carried a plaque to leave on the moon, but only one flown plaque returned to Earth. That's from Apollo 13. Due to Ken Mattingly being replaced by Swigert, a new plaque was made when they landed on the moon. But because of the explosion, that never happened, and Lovell brought it back to Earth. During later J missions, like Apollo 15, NASA tried painting parts of the ascent stage white to reflect heat. It worked slightly, about a 2-degree difference. On Apollo 16, the paint peeled. On Apollo 17, NASA didn't do it. 3 unflown lunar modules can be seen today. LEM 2 at Air and Space Museum, LEM 9 at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, and LEM 13 at Cradle of Aviation. These are parts of missions that would never fly. After the Apollo 10 mission, the ascent stage of LEM 4, Snoopy, was sent into solar orbit. For decades it was lost, but in 2018, astronomers think they have found it. A tiny spacecraft drifting silently in space. According to research by engineer James Meador, the ascent stage of Apollo 11's LEM might not have crashed into the moon. It might still be up there, orbiting silently, untracked, unseen, a ghost of humanity's first step beyond Earth over 50 years ago. The Lunar Module wasn't just a spacecraft. It was experimental, improvised, in many ways barely understood even today. And yet it carried humans to another world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Apollo iceberg, subscribe. And this is just the beginning.